if you're new here. Hi, I'm Natalie Make Stuff. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch, cosplayer, and I also read tarot. Welcome to your May tarot horoscope forecast. I am shocked with how quick this year is flying by. This reading is geared towards your sun and rising signs. If you don't know either of those things, there are plenty of websites and apps that can help you get that information. Timestamps will be listed in the info box and comment section down below. If you like these readings, please feel free to follow me on all my socials and check out my Ko-Fi page for personal readings. These readings are for entertainment purposes only and do not constitute as actual life advice. So without further ado, let's get started. Hey Aries. Welcome in. We're gonna see what's happening in the month of May for you. Oh, we had a card fly out. Kind of hard to navigate with these nails. Oh, okay. There we go. We got your second card. Let me see if we had a twofer. Oh, we did. Ha! I'm glad I checked. Hold up. Okay. So we have some reversals here. It's not going to look like reversals on your screen, but it is reversal for me. So, the good, you have the Queen of Wands reversed. For the bad, you have the Knight of Wands reversed. And, hey, look at that. A lot of fire energy. But for your overall theme, you have the Four of Coins reversed. No, this came in. Hold on. That came in upright. So sorry about that. You have the four of coins upright. Sorry. I didn't know for sure. These two came in reversed. This came in upright. So, let's start with your overall theme with the Four of Coins. Okay, so Aries. With the Four of Coins, as you can tell, it's really common in a lot of depictions of the Four of Coins, or the Four of Pentacles. You usually see like a figure clutching the pentacles. And this could mean like, just in my time of reading, it's meant like several things. It could be like you're literally hoarding your wealth, or you are also like just kind of like keeping to yourself. And I feel like in your case, Aries, I feel like it's like a little bit of both. Like, and the only reason why I say this is because of the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands reversed. So with the good, you're going to be learning how to be like, okay, so basically when the like Queen of Wands is upright, she's a person who like, she attracts people towards her. She's very like, she's very confident, very, could even argue sensual. She's just kind of like, she's the Queen of Wands upright is a good vibe, and like everyone wants to be around her. Okay. With the Queen of Wands, everyone kind of wants to be around her. She's kind of the center of the party. She's just the center of attention. Like, she has good vibes. She's very positive. But reversed, it could be that you might be like, you're getting out of like this kind of negative energy, and you're learning to be a little bit more, the book reference for this specific deck refers to being like, you're learning to be more like the cat, be more independent, and just kind of coming and going as you please. I feel like you're gonna kind of stop caring a lot what people are thinking, and that's why like with your overall theme, it might be like you're gonna stop keeping to yourself, Aries, and you're gonna just kind of like, you know what, I'm just gonna kind of just go and do what I want, and just go and do what I need to do. With the Knight of Wands, hold on, let me double check something here. I think what could possibly something might trigger like all this might be the trigger. You're gonna like burn yourself out, or you are at the risk of burnout, Aries. And that's what's gonna lead you. Like, you might be trying really hard to like keep to yourself, or to like keep your finances to yourself, that you're just gonna, and you're gonna be like potentially you could be like overworking yourself. And you, how do I put this? Yeah, like you could be, you could be like overworking yourself, and like it's burnout is what I'm seeing here. It's like when I see this card, what I imagine is like I see one of the wands and they're going up in flames. Like that's just kind of the overall, like that's what I keep seeing, especially when I look at this card. So I feel like you're gonna like burn out, and it's gonna lead you to being like, you know what, like I'm gonna focus on other things and like learn to like not, I feel like you're gonna learn like what things to keep to yourself and like what things you might not need to keep to yourself. Like you might be, it depends on like who it is. Take it as it resonates. You might be keeping too much to yourself, Aries, or you might not be doing it enough. I feel like you are kind of keeping too much to yourself, and you're kind of keeping your head down and working too hard, too much, Aries. And you're learning to just kind of be, I hear like independent of your work. Let's elaborate on the bad here with the Dark Mirror Oracle. Let's see here. Queen of my own world. Okay, so in the Queen of my own world, it's funny because I feel like a lot of times when I do like a reading for people who have any Aries placements, they get this card a lot. And with that, it's like Queen of my own world is when you're so stubborn that, and you refuse to like, it's like my way or the highway. And I think it makes sense here with the Knight of Wands reversed. I feel like you've been just like being like, no, it has to go this like way, this certain way for whatever reason, and it leads you to that burnout. I feel like that was very, very straightforward with your bad. So let's get a card here for the good, an oracle card here for the good. Oh my god, these, I have tiny hands. It's hard for me to, tiny little bat hands. Okay, this one wanted to come out. Could feel it not wanting to. Okay, so with this card here, it says support, ask for help, get more rest and nurture yourself. I feel like get more rest and nurture yourself are the things that are highlighted for me. And I feel like that's what's, when this card here, when the book's referencing be more like the cat, kind of be more independent and come and go as you please. I feel like what this is elaborating, saying like, take a step from your work or whatever it is, like, or whatever this is could be possibly resonating. I feel like this has to do with work though, because of the pentacles here. Or if you are like a creative person, it could be with creative work. Take a self-care day when you need it. Yeah, definitely take care of yourself when you need it. Like, don't be afraid to step out for a minute. Just kind of get out of the zone, and then just have a day where you just, you know, lie in bed and watch your favorite TV show. All in the name of self-care, guys. Or do whatever it is you do that is for the self-care. Let's see here. One thing I totally forgot. One thing I totally forgot to pull out is my special tarot hand that I got for this. This asset that I got. But anyways, you guys get it for the love reading portion, Aries. So yeah, let's pull like a card for like your love and relationships, and this card just wanted to come out. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. This could apply honestly in a lot of situations. I've seen this card apply a lot. Sorry, I have a lot of friends who like to ask for love readings. So your feelings are real and worth exploring. It could be like applied to so many situations. Maybe you have an ex, Aries, that like, you know, that maybe you're not totally healed from, and you need to explore those feelings to help you move on. If you have somebody new in your life, maybe it's good to, you know, not maybe, it will be good for you to explore your romantic feelings towards them. And like, what about them makes it to where like, well, like it's okay. If you're like, if you did find someone new, Aries, maybe you can explore your, like, why are you attracted to this person? Like, what about them is attracted to you? And then if you're in a relationship, Aries, I would say that maybe it's a reminder, like you might need to sit down and be like, okay, like, why do I love the person, like my partner? Like, what about them is it that I love? Like, what do I enjoy about them? Yeah. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it, Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's reading. If you like this, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on all my other socials. And until then, I will see you guys next time. All right, bye, Aries. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your May horoscope reading. Oh, you got the 4 of coins too. Okay, shit. Okay, here we go. Well, Aries got that in their reading. Let's see. What's in store for you today? Oh my gosh, it's a big deck, and these nails also don't make it easier. Okay, and your overall theme. Okay, Taurus. I think I'm gonna need to yell at you guys. I feel like you guys have gotten, like, you've had it pretty rough, like the past couple readings, if I remember correctly. But I think I'm still gonna have to yell at you guys because with the King of Swords here reversed, I really don't like seeing that. And the reason why is that means that you have let power go to your head. Or you're like lashing out, you're not, you're being like manipulative. And this card here, specifically from what I'm seeing. Yeah, I kind of lean towards lashing out because this scene in particular and The Last Unicorn, if you guys are not familiar with the film, King Haggard gets really furious that, he gets really furious that Amalthea and the others, this is a spoiler alert, but he gets furious that they figure out that the portal to the Red Bull is inside the clock. So in this scene, he is smashing the clock. The gargoyles and stuff, he's smashing it, and he's just lashing out. So yeah, with that reversed, yeah. Your overall theme is that you are, I feel like, oh, and it's funny how they're referencing the clock tower here, not the clock tower, the clock again here on your bad. I can't tell if this is what's to come or if this is already past. I'm not sure, maybe the Oracle might tell me, but Taurus, are you okay? Because, like, with your good is that you have the 4 of coins. I don't know. I'm not sure what's causing all this. But I feel like you're going to be more discerning and be more discerning of who you give your money to or what you put your money into. Or maybe you're going to be more discerning at work. Like what projects you take on and what tasks you do accept. Or if you are a freelancer like me, you might be more discerning of like what gigs you do take on. And you might be a little bit more picky and choosy. That is the good that is coming out of this. But I feel like You're going to lash out at someone. And that's a thing. I don't know if it already has happened. Again, I can't tell if it's already happened or it's going to happen. And they're just warning you, hey, the cards are warning you. Hey, watch out. It just might be different for everybody else. But with your bad, you have the 10 of Wands. The reason why you're going to be, I feel like the cause of this is that you've been overworked. God, like that kind of, I feel like the same thing kind of happened with Aries. The 10 of Wands is like being overworked, overstimulated, like, it's just, everything that's happening is too much. And it's just too much. Like, and why the clock tower here is in this card specifically, it's because, like, he's put all his eggs into one basket and, like, having this be the only entrance and making it pretty accessible to the Red Bull. So that's what causes him to lash out and destroy it, even though, like, literally the others already went through. But anyways, yeah, I feel like the bad is that you are overdoing yourself. You're overworking. So maybe, just maybe, because you overwork yourself, this might be the cycle of what this is what I'm thinking possibly might be happening. You overwork yourself, you blow up, you have a breakdown. You might have a mental breakdown. You might not lash out at anyone. You just might have a breakdown, and then because it's too much happening, and then you're gonna learn to be more discerning about what, like, work stuff, like what projects, gigs, whatnot you take on. Yeah. Let's elaborate here on the bad. Maybe you can give me some more information. The Dark Mirror Oracle. Sacrifice. Oh, well, that, you're sacrificing your sanity, Taurus? Yeah, but sacrifice, it's talking about being a martyr, sacrificing yourself when there really is no need for you to be doing that. Yeah, there's no need to be doing all this, Taurus. I feel like if you need to, just ask for help. Look, Taurus, you guys are very, like, hardworking, and I feel like you guys might be prone to being workaholics, potentially, or just super lazy. Either or. I've seen both. I've seen both spectrums, and yeah, one of my Taurus friends refers to him as a capitalist whore, and he feels bad when he has to call out, and I'm like, dude, just call out. If you're feeling sick, call out. Don't force yourself to come in. I don't want to get sick. None of us want to. But anyways, let's get your elaboration on the good strength. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side and look for gifts in the situation. Maybe this might be it. It might be. You might accidentally lash out at the wrong person. I don't know. Whatever the situation is not good, Taurus. But I feel like everything's not doom and gloom. Don't worry about it. I feel like everything will be fine in the end. Everything will work out. Things happen for a reason. Let's get you, like, a romance card or, like, a relationship card. Let's see here. Okay. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. I feel like this applies both in your work too. Pay attention to the red flags. These signs are cautioning you. Yeah. So I feel like you should pay attention to the red flags in all of your relationships, both platonic, romantic, and even work-wise or creative endeavors. Maybe school too. Yeah. I would watch out for the red flags. Definitely, I agree with the card. Well, that is going to be it for today's reading. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's reading, Taurus. If you like this, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on all my other socials. And until then, I will see you guys next time. All right. Bye, Taurus. Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your May horoscope reading. Let's see how the month is going to look for you. You guys always have the most fun pile. So I'm really excited Yeah, you guys have like always like the fun reading, so let's see. Okay, I think the cards say they are done. So we have the good, bombastic side-eye, the bad, okay, your real theme, Gemini, you guys never disappoint me. So 9 of Wands reversed. I feel like something. Okay, because I referred to the book because I kind of forgot. I'm used to like not this interpretation of the 9 of Wands, and it talks about being broken spirited and constantly fighting obstacles in your way, or you may have bitten off more than you can chew. I lean towards biting off more than you can chew. Why? Because if you refer to the bad, you have the 2 of Swords, and 2 of Swords reversed is like you have too many options, way too many options. You can't decide. But here's the thing. I think the universe is gonna make you choose, because usually the universe will make you choose. And for the good though, I don't know how this is good though. You have the moon. Well, actually no, never mind. I know how this is gonna be good. I feel like you might be lied to about something, and the moon is gonna shine a light and like be like, hey, like, okay, for your good, you have the moon. And usually the moon talks about being like deceit and deception, but I feel like in this case, it's going to be more like a lie, or you've been deceived somehow, and I think that's why you haven't been able to choose on whatever it is. The lie is, the truth is going to come out, and then I feel like you'll be able to make your decision based upon that. Let's elaborate here on the bad a little bit more. Maybe we can get some more information on like what the lie is about, or I don't know. What is this decision? Okay. I won't cry for you. So I won't cry for you is basically like, it's literally what the card says. I feel like it might be drama. Like you guys you had a lot of drama the past. Like I remember off the top of my head, I don't remember exactly what your reading's about, but I know you had some drama happen in the past couple months. So maybe the people you had drama with, you won't cry for them. You're done. You're over it. And maybe you're trying to figure out what to do with these people or whatever it is. You might be trying to be like, you're dealing with the aftermath, Gemini. But one thing I can definitely tell you for sure is that you won't cry. Like you have no feelings. You're super done. Like that's what kind of the vibe I'm getting is like you're done. Which I kind of went through something similar like that. So yeah, I get you, Gemini. I feel you on that one. All right, let's get a elaboration here on the good. Okay, we're gonna do this one here. Partnership, teamwork will give you better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team, Gemini. Maybe the people you were surrounding yourself with did not have your best interests in mind. So you need to go out there and find new people, whether it be like people for work, like people to collaborate with, friend group. Again, take it as it resonates. Could be romantic. Maybe. Speaking of romance, let's pull you a romance on a relationship card. Oh, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, you might be feeling a little heartbroken or like upset by all the things that happened. It was rough. But you know, enjoy the little things in life, and like whatever makes you happy, whatever you are passionate about, or whatever who you're passionate about. Like if you are like in a healthy, happy relationship, lean into that. No, don't develop a codependent relationship, but like, you know, lean into that and, you know, good vibes, you know, like as long as it brings good vibes, you know, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yeah. If you want to apply it to like, let's say you're single, maybe, if you have any friends, that, you know, you are, or let's say you're passionate about something, you know, allow that to, you know, allow that to give you joy and, focus on, not focus, but, you know, just in like, do the things that make you happy and like, yeah. I think that's it, Gemini. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's reading. If you like this, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on all my other socials. And until then, I will see you guys next time. All right. Bye, Gemini. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your May Tarot horoscope reading. Oh, not the same card popping up. Well, that's your good. Cards. Cancer. So your overall theme is going to be the Ace of Swords here, and basically the Ace of Swords is going to be like a new opportunity. Could be like take it as it applies to your life, but it can be some sort of new opportunity coming your way. And I feel like, and it doesn't necessarily mean like a new job, a new relationship. Doesn't mean necessarily like you're completely starting over, but let's move here to the good. You have the Ten of Wands reversed, which means you completely overworked yourself, and yeah, you took on too much on whatever it is. So it is time to start over. And I picked the pieces back up. That's what I hear. Pick the pieces back up. With the bad is the King of Cups here. I'm gonna treat this as if it were reversed. I feel like you're too like emotionally burdened, which makes sense. Cancer, you're very sensitive. Yes, my little squishy emotional little crabs. So yes. Yes, I feel like you are just overwhelmed. Completely overwhelmed. It could be overall, like in a bunch of different places, because it is hitting like 3 different minor arcanas, different suits. We have the swords, the cups, and the wands. But again, take it as it resonates. Let's see if the bad Dark Mirror Oracle, if you can elaborate a little bit more. Black flower fragrance. Oh, well, this is the Escándalo card. So you or maybe someone you're having an issue with are going to be, I feel like it's you, Cancer. I feel like something that you're hiding is gonna get revealed. It's gonna cause you, maybe you're hiding like that you are overworking yourself. Yeah, that you're just overdoing it all. And that's gonna get revealed and you're gonna have to start over in some aspect. Maybe you have to rebuild trust with someone. Let's see if we can get an elaboration here on the good. Trust. Leap into the unknown, have faith, and move forward. Believe you will fly. Maybe you need to rebuild trust with someone, or maybe you need to learn how to trust in yourself more. But it's telling you, take that leap of faith on something. Maybe you're going to start more towards something that you actually do want to pursue. I don't know. Whatever it is is unfulfilling, Cancer. I feel like you're going to be moving away from that and moving more towards the direction of where you do want to go. It's just that it might be scary to take that leap initially, but I would say do it because the trust card here. You just have to really believe in yourself. Okay. Let's get you a romance card here, or it's going to be like some sort of relationship card here. Okay, this one. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Oh. So no. Well, maybe that person could be you. Somebody, it's either you or somebody who's wearing a mask, and you're not... I almost slipped and said you. Maybe it's you, Cancer. You might not be really truthful here, like 100% truthful here. You might be deceiving, and with this black flower fragrance that you're gonna get caught. You might be saying, yeah, I love this job that I'm in. I feel so-fulfilled, and really you don't. You fucking hate it. Excuse my language, but yeah, like you really hate it. You'd rather be somewhere else, and that might get exposed. I don't know. This is an example I had. That was off the top of my head. Yeah. Or this also could be like in a relationship. Maybe like you're with somebody because it's convenient to you, and it just makes sense, but really you don't have any, or you've been with somebody that you fell out of love with, but you're just with them out of convenience, and yes, I know the dating pool sucks, but if you're not happy, you're not happy, and you're gonna have to take that leap of faith and go into the unknown and find someone, or if it's like, or something that you like, something if it's like work-wise or something of that nature. But yeah. I think that's going to be it, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning into today's reading. If you like this, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on all my other socials. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye, Cancer. Hi, Leo. Welcome to your May horoscope reading. For those of you new here, my sun is Leo, and my rising and moon are in Capricorn. So yeah. So let's see how this month is going to go for us. Ooh. I'm going to take the top 3 from this. So we're gonna have the good. Oh, it's 4. You know what, Leo? We're just gonna get an extra card, and it's first sold out. No, I hate it. Last month was really rough for us. I kind of want to cry. It was bad. Like I struggled. And my reading was right. Okay. So, I don't even know where this page of wands comes in, so I'm going to just keep them off to the side right now. But your overall theme is the Ten of Swords reversed. Basically, Ten of Swords is the end, which I am correct in. But I went to double check something in the book. I don't usually get it reversed. So, Ten of Swords, specifically with this deck, is talking about reopening old wounds. Leo, we're gonna go into the past and we're gonna do some trauma, like discussing. Yes, and you need to like, it's basically talking about like releasing the past. And if you haven't done so, whatever it is in your past, let it go. It's talking about letting go of the past. ultimately, and like, you know, revisiting things to, it's talking about revisiting old wounds. And maybe there's something you didn't know about it, or it's like it's a lot of unhealed trauma that you're gonna just need to unpack. With the good, you have the Justice reversed, Justice card reversed. I want to double check one thing here. Now I see why we are reopening old wounds, Leo. So basically, I'm going to just read it word for word, and I think you guys just take it as it applies. But here it says, you might be avoiding responsibility or accepting the consequences of your actions, or your decisions may be being impacted by a bias you are unwilling to let go of. A reverse justice indicates you might be dealing with a situation with more severity than it requires, when a more merciful touch would serve you better. Take time to look closer at the situation and examine it with a more impartial eye. So, I feel like by reopening your old wounds, Leo, you are going to not be as... Here's the thing, like, emotions can cloud our judgment, thus making us, like, look at situations or, like, forms assumptions about situations, and we have a more severe, or we have like a take on it, a hot take on a situation, just because our emotions are coming into play. And I feel like by revisiting an old wound, you're gonna be a little bit more like not as heated about it. You're not gonna be as heated about it, or like as hurt about it, the situation. I feel like it's like by forcing yourself to look at it from like an impartial eye, or like, yeah, basically an impartial eye, you're going to be more like objective about the situation that happened, and more like fact-based. Be like, okay, this is what happened, like this person said this person said that, and like it's just that. It's not on your feelings and how you feel what they said or they made you feel. No, it's just like, this is what was done, and it's just a fact, like black and white, like this is what happened. And with the Fool being reversed as the bad, I feel like I think with the bad, I feel like whatever the situation is, you realize you were being very naive and foolish in the situation. I feel like that's what it is. Because it's not like, I'm not getting the vibe that like, oh, you are being an idiot, like currently. Because it's good sometimes to revisit old wounds, because it can help in the healing process and help us move on. But be careful with overanalyzing, of course, the situation, but I feel like you are realizing that you were being foolish about a situation, like you had a foolish perspective is what I'm hearing. Let me see. Let's elaborate here a little bit more with the Dark Mirror Oracle. Let's not take like, oh, okay, well, one of them really wants to come out. That was one of the cards that popped up, because I was like, I'm only taking one of these. I'm not taking all three of you. So yeah. So you have perchance to dream. The word that is jumping off the page in the booklet for me is surrender. And I feel like what the perchance to dream, like kind of what I'm seeing is like this guy up here is letting go of this guy here, like letting him go into the abyss. And I feel like that's kind of what we're doing, Leo, is like whatever this is, it's like it's being let go. Like I feel like any biases, I feel like even towards yourself, Leo, you could be having some biases, be like, yeah, I was a freaking idiot for doing that and blah, blah, blah. It could be biases about yourself, you being harsh towards yourself and not being compassionate towards yourself. I don't know why this just like popped in my noggin, but you know, it could be those kind of biases too. Because I notice like I'm really hard on myself sometimes, and like I can be a little unforgiving towards myself, and like usually me like being like, wow, you were such an idiot for doing that, blah blah blah, like that's like the last thing to go when I'm trying to get over a situation. That's usually what it is. Okay, now this is celebration on the good. Cycles. Oh, okay. Cycles. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body and tune into the magic. So I feel like time is a word that's screeching out at me right now, and I feel like it's gonna take time for all this to happen. It's not gonna be like one day. It's like not gonna be like 1 or 2 or 3 days out of your month that this is gonna be happening. But I feel like it's going to be like, you know, like it's gonna take time. There's gonna be some waves of it, because like grief and like trauma, like it can happen in waves. Like the emotions of it can happen in waves. If that makes any sense. You know, 1 minute like you can feel like you're like okay, and then the next minute you're crying about it. You know, it kind of comes and goes, and everyone is different and everyone handles things differently, so it will apply differently to all of you guys, Leos, and us and me. So yeah, let's get like a relationship card. Oh, I totally forgot about the Page of Wands card. Hold on. Page of Wands. Okay, hold up. I completely forgot. I set it aside and completely forgot about it. Or maybe it was meant for me to like... Maybe it was like the final tie-in. I'm wondering if this is giving you a hint of when this is, how this is going to come about. But when I see this card, I feel like, and it's reversed, I keep hearing the word reconnect. So you might run into like whatever, whoever, or someone might remind you of whatever this situation is. Or you might run into a person. If it's a direct confrontation, you might run into that person or someone who's involved. But it's just, I keep hearing the word reconnect when I see this. So I'm not saying if it's like, let's say it's an ex like partner, I'm not saying you're gonna get back together with them, but maybe you might run into them one day at a coffee shop and be like, oh yeah, like you might reconnect over the good times or something. Maybe so you don't have such as harsh of a vision. Or maybe you might come across something, maybe like an old letter, like a text or a post or a picture or something. But I just keep hearing the word reconnect with that. And let's see here if like the book is anything. But yeah. It might be a person, because I'm not really, I feel like someone is going to cause you to reconnect, or like they're going to remind you of something. But anyways, back to your relationship card. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay. It might literally be because you might have to, like, let's say this is a relationship with an ex partner, like marriage partner, and then you had kids together, Maybe you might be in a situation where like, yeah, like things weren't so bad. Like you might be able to kind of like heal some old wounds. I'm not saying get back together, but you know, that might cause that. Or it could be like, let's say you didn't have kids. Maybe it's something about your inner child. It's something inner child, or it's something childish, or something childlike, or something that would be considered childish. You might reconnect, kind of, or it might cause you to, like, go over this past stuff that happened. Just because it says children, doesn't mean it literally means children. But, yeah. Because I'm a Leo and I've never had kids, so I feel like for me this would be like, oh, it's like an inner child thing. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today's reading. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's reading, Leo. If you like this, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on all my other socials. And until then, I will see you guys next time. All right, bye, Leo. Right, Virgo. Before I even started talking, 2 cards kept flying out. So let's go find your third one. But welcome to your May horoscope reading. The cards seem very excited to talk to you today. Oh my god. I did not listening there. Okay. Alright. Stiff. Okay. I'll do it this way. All reversed. Man, there's been a lot of reversals today. So, okay, hold on. Let me fix all this. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the cards seem very excited to talk to you today, Virgo. So, with your overall... Okay, Virgo, you have the 6 of coins reversed as your overall theme. And this card talks about, specifically in this deck, talks about, like, being... being wary of giving too much of yourself and like giving too much away. Yeah. And Virgo, I know you guys a lot of the time are people pleasers, but I feel like this month it's gonna bite you in the ass. For the good, you have the 6 of Wands, and it's basically saying that you are not taking compliments, or you're not recognizing your own achievements. And I feel like you are downplaying yourself. I feel like this is going to be more work related because of the Pentacles. But yes. But it can apply in other aspects. But I feel like this definitely, like, most likely work. Don't downplay your achievements. Don't downplay what you have done, Virgo. Virgo. Please don't do that. So, but with the bad, you have the Queen of Swords. Swords. The Queen of Swords is basically, especially reversed, someone who's gonna lash out. Like typically the Queen of Swords is someone who's like very sharp with their wits, and she's like, she can be like a little bit tough. Like she can be kind of a little harsh, but I feel like when it's reversed, it's like taking that harshness to like a whole new level. Yeah, it's definitely taking that harshness to a whole new level. So I feel like you're being like way too hard on yourself, and like because like you might have like that Virgo with you having your perfectionist tendencies. I think what the universe is urging you to do, spirit, whoever the heck you believe in, is urging you to do is take a step back and like rethink. I feel like you're going to get set back somehow, and like you're gonna have to rethink your approach to something. Might be an approach to a project of some sort. or whatever task you need to do, you're gonna have to come back and like rethink that approach. Because I feel like you're selling yourself short, and I think it caused you to not get something that you want. Like, that's kind of like what I'm feeling. I feel like you're kind of just self-sabotaging here. Bride in a cage. Oh, well. I feel like you're locking yourself in a cage. I don't feel like this is so like... I feel like usually bride in a cage, it means like someone's trapped, but I feel like you've done this to yourself. I don't feel like you are really trapped. I feel like you think you're trapped, but really you're not. I feel like you're caging yourself, Virgo, especially by selling yourself short and not resting on your laurels, because that's like kind of the word I hear with the Six of Wands is resting on your laurels. Well, this card popped out. Yeah, again, the cards are very excited to talk to you today. So an elaboration on the good is intuition. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. Trust your gut. Sometimes just know, like, yeah, like maybe it might be good to like speak up right now and talk about things, or to show my strengths and stuff like that, and then times when there's not. But yeah, just like listen to your gut, Virgo. I'm wondering if your gut was telling you like, hey, like you should like, you know, sell yourself a little bit more. Like, don't sell yourself too short. If you didn't listen, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it resonates, Virgo. But let's get you your romance card. Or a relationship card and overall. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. This could apply in a lot of different aspects. Could happen with friendships. It could happen in heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. This can happen in like, this can apply in so many different ways. It can happen, like, it can apply to like on both like platonic relationships, or like romantic relationships, familial, could maybe even be with work too. Again, I feel like this is going to be like a work thing. So you might need to have a heart-to-heart conversation, or a heart-to-heart conversation needs to happen with you on you selling yourself too short. But yeah, Virgo, I feel like you need to stop self-sabotaging, and I think that's what the universe is going to teach you this month. I think that's what's in store for you. But yeah, I think that is it, Virgo. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's reading. If you like this, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on all my other socials. And until then, I will see you guys next time. All right, bye, Virgo. Alrighty, hi, Libra. Welcome to your May horoscope reading. Let's see what this month has in store for you. Oh my gosh. It's so hard to hold these cards. Especially with these nails, it doesn't help. Okay. So we have the good, bad, and your overall theme. Oh, you got the Two of Cups. I love that. Okay, well, with the Two of Cups upright, means like some sort of relationship is going to come together, some form of commitment. Could be romantic. It could be like you meeting a friend, like making a friend, or it could be like a work thing or a creative thing. It's going to apply to everyone differently, but let's see what the other cards have to say. Usually this does mean romantic though. Usually, especially with the cups, usually does. Okay, so with the good, you have the Seven of Wands reversed. So the Seven of Wands, like, usually is talking about fighting. And then reversed. Reversed, I notice it kind of varies sometimes between the different cards, like, well, card-like decks. Let's see if it gives me anything. Okay, I'm glad I did. So, okay, I'm just gonna read you guys the whole thing. So it says, the battle may have gone on longer than you would have liked, and you find yourself exhausted by constantly needing to hold firm and defend yourself. Continue to fight through the weariness and then set firm boundaries, accepting that you cannot win everyone's approval. The opportunity for compromise is over. Have faith in yourself, especially if you have let your fears rule you for too long. The line that jumps out at me is, you cannot win everyone's approval. That part is the part that does screech out at me. So I feel like Libra, I think the good that is coming from this is that, yeah, you are learning you cannot please everyone. And Libras are people pleasers a lot of the time too. Along with Virgos. I feel I kind of just had to like yell at Virgo for something similar, but yes, you cannot please everyone, Libra. And I feel like the good thing is you're going to realize you cannot do that. With the bad, you have the Hierophant, which is, I feel like you're trying to hold on to like, I guess your ways, your old ways, but I feel like this month is going to, or like some form of tradition. Try to hold on to some form of tradition or some like, or maybe it's just your old ways, but I feel like this month is going to teach you to not do that. And once you stop let go of old ways, I feel like new relationships in general are gonna come in. Maybe it's an old pattern of thinking, or maybe for those of you who are super religious, maybe it's more of like, oh, your partner, maybe like open up your dating pool to someone who's not in the same religion as you. Could be that. I don't know, take it as resonates. But let's see if we can get a little bit of an elaboration here on the Hierophant reversed. Revenge. Oof. Okay. Maybe. Revenge, it's like literally, straightforward. You might be, and talking about the battle here, maybe like you usually are a very vengeful person, maybe, or you're used to getting some form of revenge, and maybe it's time to not do that anymore. Like, you just don't have the capacity anymore to handle that. Maybe that's something that you used to do, but this month you're going to learn to not do that. Let's get a little bit more elaboration here with this oracle. Okay. We're going to get the top one here. Partnership. Oh, that's cute because we have the partnership here and partnership here. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with and build up a talented support team. So maybe, yeah, I'm starting to really think as like this reading goes on, it's definitely not romantic. Or maybe you might meet someone romantic through this. I don't know. But it's saying building a new support system. So maybe you're like, you need to find some form of support system that is different from your current one. And find trustworthy people who can like have your back and they can partner with you. It could be like a work thing, it could be creative, or it could just be like your personal life. Again, take it as it resonates. All right, let's get you a romance card. This is gonna decide whether or not this Two of Cups is really romantic or not. Is it like our new partner essentially? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So yeah, no, this is definitely not about, well, it could end up being, I just don't see like love being an immediate result. But it says attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. So instead of being like all like, ooh, I'm brooding and I'm going to get revenge, and I am worrying, having like some sort of like, I'm having some sort of drama with someone, like, like I'm being, oh, like, not emo, but like I'm just being all like broody and meh. Like, instead of being sitting here in your head and being all dark and broody, enjoy the moment. Instead of focusing so much on the past here, focus on the present, Libra. And by doing that, you're going to attract the right people, both platonically and romantically. And yeah, you'll attract the right people for you in your life, the people who really genuinely have your back, and you can have like a support system of people who actually genuinely care about you and they love you for who you are. That's what this is talking about. So yeah. I think that's it, Libra. Thank you so much for tuning into today's reading. If you like this, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on all my other socials. And until then, I will see you guys next time. All right. Bye, Libra. All right. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your May horoscope reading. Let's see what this month has in store for you. Okay. So we have the good, the bad, and your overall theme. So, Scorpio, I feel like you've had it rough. And whatever rough times you are experiencing right now, I feel like you're like in a moment of destabilization. Like, you're not stable, because the Queen of Coins is like, it's feeling like unstable, because it's like, it looks like the ground is taken out from under her, and like that's not the vibe I'm getting from the picture alone. But I feel like you're not stable. You don't feel stable. You don't feel bonita, because usually like the Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles, is like the pre-stage to the Empress, and I feel like you don't feel grounded. You don't feel stable like that. Yeah, I think I had it like correct the first time. I had it pretty like spot on. So with the good, you have the Five of Coins. This, whatever reason you are not stable, for whatever reason you are not stable, whether it be financial, emotional, or whatever, it's definitely something having to do with material stuff. So it could be like, it's not like a spiritual thing. It could be like money. It could be people around you. Again, like, take it as it resonates. But regardless, it's coming to an end. Whatever turbulence, it's like this unstable energy. There you go. This unstable energy. The good is that it's going to come to an end. It will be coming to an end this month. But while it is happening, the bad, you're not going to be feeling pretty happy, because it's the Ten of Cups reversed, and the Ten of Cups upright is Ten of Cups upright is like super happy, like super fulfilled and satisfied. But with the Ten of Cups reversed, that means you are not happy. So during the duration of this, you're not going to be happy, which I don't blame you. I just checked something in the book, and it's saying, be certain to not neglect your loved ones in pursuit of your goals. And empathy and clear communication can aid you, though it can be also time for the relationship to come to an end. So it could be like, it could be a work thing, since there's a lot of pentacles here. It could be time for some sort of work relationship to come to an end, whether it be like a coworker or like a job. It might be time to move on. This also, the booklet also does talk about like how like you could be yearning for a relationship, for a better relationship. And it could be, again, it could be a bet, like some like, it could be like your dream job. It could be your, or just a better work environment, a more healthy work environment. You could be yearning for those things. But, sorry, my card's knocking over here. Ooh, wrong deck. You could be yearning for those things. But here's the thing, like, if you yearn for these things, why don't you just go and do it? Go and get the thing that you want. Make a change, some kind of change. Let's get an elaboration here, because I'd like to see what the universe, spirit has to say about... Oops, this is what I go in. Addicted. Okay. So maybe, like, if this is work, like, you might be like, well, yeah, like, I really hate this job, but, like, it pays the bills, or, like, I make decent money with from it, so, like, I just put up with it. Which is not, like, great. Or it's, like, if it's not work-related, it could be literal addiction, or it could be, like, oh, you could be... like, you really like to hang out with, like, a certain group of, like, toxic people, but I really think it is work. Like, it could be, like, I really like the money that this thing is pulling in. This work thing is pulling in. So why am I gonna stop? Like, I need it to pay my bills. But let's see what the good has to say. Celebration. Positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success and enjoy your achievements. I feel like it is time for you to, whatever this is, move on, Scorpio. And just know that whatever you decide, as long as you don't stay there, a positive outcome is going to happen. Like, the universe has got you. The universe is going to get you. Obviously, don't be reckless, but, like, you know, if there's another job where, like, you would like to do, but, like, it pays you a little less, but you'll be much happier, I would just say, hey, just go for it. Why not? Let's get... Oh. We're gonna get you a relationship card. It says heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like... forgot who. Someone else got it. Another pile got it. But anyways, have a heart-to-heart. Have a heart-to-heart. Maybe, like... I don't know if I would with your boss, or maybe like if you're close to your boss, but maybe if it's like your partner or family, you might need their support and lean on them for support. Be like, hey, like, I am not happy with what I'm doing right now and I want to just move on to something else. And maybe you can garner more support. Yeah, more support for your decision. And people can help you. And who knows, maybe like you might get some financial help, maybe... or you will at least get like some sort, at least emotional support. But yeah, I think that's it, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's reading. If you like this, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on all my other socials. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. All right. Bye, Scorpio. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your May horoscope reading. That one wanted to come out, so I'm going to let it come out. Hope. Yeah, let's see what I forgot what I was gonna say earlier. I just like brain farted when that card came out. But let's see what the cards have in store for you today. Okay, I'm gonna pull. So this is the good. Oh, we got some tea here. The devil, the bad, and your overall theme. Okay, so you have a lot of the Red Bull. A lot of Red Bull imagery here. And no, I'm not talking about the energy drink, okay? King of Wands, like, it's kind of what I imagine is like a good leader. A good, like, well, yeah, when it's upright. But I feel like the King of Wands, when it's upside down, it's not a very good leader. I feel like your overall theme, Sagittarius, is you're learning how to lead. In some aspect, whether it be at work, creative projects, or learn how to like lead a group of friends into doing something. Again, take it as it resonates. For the good, you have the Devil reversed. And actually, that is very good. If you get the Devil card, you want it reversed. It means you're letting, like, past, like, indulgences and, like, past things, like, any sort of, like, hookups you've had about yourself and other people. I feel like in this case, it's going to be about yourself. Like, you might thought of yourself as, like, oh, I'm not a really good leader. I'm just, like, you're not very charismatic. You're not, like, you don't have good ideas. You might have, like, a lot of bad thoughts about yourself, but I feel like with this month of May, Sagittarius, you're going to get over it. You are going to get over it. With your bad, you have the Page of Swords. With the bad, I feel like you're going to be, like, really hesitant to take on. With the Page of Swords, I feel like you're going to be really hesitant to, like, really speak your mind and be like, yeah, these are my ideas and I'm going to follow through with them because that's how a leader should be. Take it from a Leo. But yeah, like, a leader is going to be like, yeah, like, this is, like, what, like, this is what I'm doing and this is how I'm going to do it. And it's up to you guys whether or not you're going to follow me or not. And, like, having that confidence, I feel like with the bad is that you're not going to have that confidence, at least at first. But I feel like you might be developing that confidence to, like, lead and be in more of a leadership position. Yeah, I feel like you have, like, some things. I feel like you have some emotional, like, baggage, like some bad thoughts about yourself that you really need to work out. And I feel like you're going to be working out those. And that just fell out. Masquerade. Oh, okay. So you might be putting on a, like, a mask for people. You might be, like, acting like you think you know what you're doing. I feel like you're gonna, maybe it's not, you act like you think you know what you're doing. You might be like, I feel like there's a lot of things you need to work on, like a lot of negative things. Because I feel like, because I see these two cards, like, connected. And you have a lot of negative, like, self-talk that you need to work on, Sagittarius, because it's causing you to put on a mask. And it's not even an intentional mask. It's not like you're trying to deceive anyone. I feel like you're trying to, like, you put it on because of fear. Like, your fear of judgment, and, like, or it's like you act like you can't do something when you are fully capable of doing it and achieving it. I don't know, Sagittarius, but that mask is gonna come off. Like, you're gonna show the world this month that you know what you're doing. I think this month it's gonna force you to take that mask off. Let's get you elaboration on the good. Ooh, two cards, like, fly out. Don't tell the other ones. Friendship. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. Abundance. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. So yeah, I feel like you might be making friends who might show you, like, hey, like, they might show you that mask. And I feel like this, whatever this leadership position, it's gonna be, like, provide some sort of abundance, whether it be financial or, like, emotional, like, abundance. But, or it's like an abundance of friends. But I feel like friends can help you through this. Your friends will help you through it. Like, and it's like true friends, like real friends, like people who genuinely have your back. Yeah. But definitely surround yourself with positive people who genuinely, like, have your best interests in mind. They'd be the ones who are going to be coming in the most clutch at this time. Let's get you a romance card or, like, some sort of relationship card. Oh, there we go. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. So this does not always translate to like romantic love. And it's also like familial and platonic love. So open yourself to love. And I feel like with part of this here, so if you look at the imagery here on this card, I'm going to put it up right. You see that she's crouched here all alone in a little cave, scared, and she's got this big bull coming after her. And it's very scary and very intimidating. Well, she feels like she is alone, but in the scene of the movie, she's actually not alone. She has Schwendrick, Prince Lear, and Molly with her, there to help her. So really, and they're there to support her, because ultimately, it actually in the movie, she does have to fight off the Red Bull and figure out how to get rid of him. But she's really like not alone. And I feel like, but here's the thing, she's all crouched up and scared, but she's not being open to receiving that love and support she has from her friends that are with her. So I feel like, Sagittarius, you need to seek out your friends and open your heart to the love that they have to give you, and you're going to have abundance. Like, you're gonna have like a lot of good energy, an abundance of good energy, good vibes, helping you achieve what you want. Or whatever, like this leadership, it's gonna help you like be a better leader. Honestly, this might not even be related to work. It's just probably some personal growth shit that's happening here. Yeah, it could just be personal growth stuff too. But yeah. I think that's it, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning into today's reading. If you like this, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on all my other socials. And until then, I will see you guys next time. All right. Bye, Sagittarius. Hello, Capricorn. My fellow Capricorns. I am a Capricorn rising and moon. So welcome on in to your May horoscope reading. And this card did not want to go in. I'm going to take it upside down because it came in. Now I'm going to do this to decide whether or not it wants to go upside down. Wait. It wants to be upside down. Okay, so this is your good. Sorry you guys couldn't see how it landed, but trust me, it landed upside down. I'm going to get your bad and your overall theme. Okay, we're going to do this. So your bad. Okay, and your overall theme. We had it rough last month. Oh, nice. This is the same as one other group. Forgot who had the Ace of Swords too. Somebody had the Ace of Swords actually in the same position. Interesting. Okay. So for your overall theme, Capricorn, you do have a new opportunity coming your way. Yeah, and it could be like, it could be work. It could be work, so we have Pentacles here. And with the good here, well, my Google Home is like beeping at me, and it beeped at me like right when I said it could be work, and it beeped at me. So I feel like that's the universe confirming with me that this is work related, Capricorn. Of course it is. We're the Earth signs. So anyways, with the, okay, so you're gonna have like some sort of new work opportunity, and it's been really turbulent. Like, yeah, if you look at the freaking recession that we're in right now, yeah, financially it's been rough for everybody. And financial like roughness leads to like emotional and psychological fuckery, basically. That's the nicest way I can put it. But yeah, with the bad though, hold on, you got the Strength reverse. Let me show you these cards though, actually. So you got the Ace of Swords, and you have the Five of Coins reversed. So let's take a look here at the Strength reversed. And here's Strength reversed. I'm gonna double check something here, because this deck offers like a unique perspective. Like, they say some like unique things, so I've been checking in whenever I feel called to. And right now I do definitely feel called to. Okay, so I'm gonna actually like read to you what it says. Now is the time to check in with your strength. Is it your servant, or are you a slave to its force? Are you using your strength to the best of your abilities, or are you abusing it and using it without the proper guidance or moral compass? Perhaps strength has given you the cause to overexert or to leave you vulnerable. Consider rebuilding your strength or taking time to withdraw and rest from the fight. So, the bad. I feel like overexert and like overstressing, I feel like is kind of the best. I feel like that's going to be more where that applies personally, just from like looking at the other cards. Yeah. I feel like that stress is going to take a toll on you. That's like the bad. God, I really, no, but it makes sense. But yeah, let's get something to elaborate on the bad here. Let me use the Dark Mirror Oracle. Maybe it can give us a little bit more insight on the bad. Child that was meant to be. I know where that applies in my life. So, the child I was meant to be is basically you were forced to grow up too early, too soon. You had become like a child who had to act as an adult in some way, shape, or form. Which, yes, that did happen to me in some aspects. Actually, no, it's pretty much just what happened to me. Let's just face it. But yeah, I feel like either that those, you feel like the need to take care of someone or something, it is your job when really it's not. And like trying to, I feel like what I'm seeing is like someone who's spreading themselves too thin. And when the ice is too thin, or when the layer of whatever it is too thin, it cracks and it breaks and it snaps. And that's what I'm seeing. And I feel like I see someone getting stretched and then they snap. And you might be just doing too much, Capricorn. You might be trying to take care of too many people. And it's because, like, you know, past trauma. I know that I have a tendency to do that. I feel the need to, like, I have to take care of people when I shouldn't have to. But yeah. Eldest daughter trauma or whatever it is. It's like on TikTok. It's the eldest daughter or something, whatever. Yeah. But yeah. Eldest daughter trauma, something like that. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, moving on. But yes, you will be spreading yourself too thin, and that's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. But overall, I'm not getting a bad vibe for your month, Capricorn. It's just a little, I feel like it's gonna be a little rough, but like eventually it gets better. Let's get an oracle for the good. Growth. Seek out a mentor or guide to take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. Well, that's very straightforward. I feel like with this opportunity that you're gonna get here, find someone like who can be your mentor or guide. I know exactly where this applies in my life, and like I have some people in mind to mentor me and to be my guide. And I feel like you should do the same, my fellow Capricorns. Yes, I feel like this is like the highlight of the month. Like this is like you have something. Like yes, you're gonna have this bullshit. You're gonna be dealing with this bullshit, but things ultimately are getting better. I see like things like it's really shitty in the beginning, but then it gets like better in the end. Yeah, that's kind of just how I'm seeing all of it. But yes, definitely seek out a mentor for whatever this opportunity is. Like seek a mentor or a guide, someone to like help you, coach you through it. Let's get you a relationship card, Capricorn. Oop. You got two. Oh, this is wild. Okay, first. Okay, so I think these are relationship to this card here. So we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. You might be overwhelmed by like the things that are going on in the world. I know I am. Like it's just I dread looking at the news every day. But sometimes it's good to just disconnect and just like, you know, just not think about it. It's healthy to do that. Obviously, like, don't like completely be like, oh no, it's not there. Like, there is no blink and busting say, like, acknowledge it. But if you need to like, just be like, you know what? I'm not going to look at the news today. Just, it's good to disconnect every once in a while. Then you have children. Your love life is being affected by children. It could literally mean that for you, Capricorn. Take it as it resonates for those. But for those of you who are, well, let's actually talk about for those who are affecting, maybe your children might, like, maybe this new opportunity, it could be help make it easier for you to like take care of your kids. That's like something I'm getting for those of you who do have kids. Or yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting with this new opportunity. It's going to help give you the support that you need to take care of your kids. That's what I feel like I'm hearing. But for those of you who are childless like me, it could be that like, well, for those who are childless, yeah, for those of you who are childless, I feel like it's more about healing these childhood wounds because this is the child I was meant to be. It's kind of crazy that we got these two cards together. So I feel like there's some deep wounds that is going to be healing for you, like that, or maybe like your childhood wounds are affecting your love life. And it could also affect your like platonic and familial relationships too. But yeah, it is. Your inner child is affecting your love life, and like you might be facing those things head on too, especially with the Strength reversed here. There's maybe some of the things you're gonna need to unpack this month. But yeah, I feel like this is just a confirmation of like this is some shit that needs to be unpacked this month. While you have these good things going on for you. I feel like this is separate and like these are like together. That's how I see it. But yeah, I think that is it, Capricorn. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's reading. If you like this, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on all my other socials. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye, Capricorn. Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your May horoscope reading. Let's see what this month has in store for you. Come here. Get in there so it's easier for me to grab you. Okay. Gonna be difficult with me. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So we have the good. Ooh. Okay. You got the sun in the good position. The bad. Queen of Swords, okay, reversed. And your overall theme. Okay, Page of Cups, reversed. Aquarius, I feel like with the Page of Cups, I feel like you're afraid of, like, healing. You're afraid of being wrong, and I know, like, Aquarius likes to think they're always right. But yeah, I feel like you are scared of failing. You're scared of being wrong. And the reason why I feel that way is because the bad, you have the Queen of Swords reversed as well. The two reversals. There's been a lot of reversals this month in general, but yeah. And with the Queen of Swords being reversed, she just kind of lashes out. And I feel like you might being like, no, I'm right because I say so, and blah, blah, blah. Like, that's kind of like what I feel like I'm hearing. You're like, no, I'm right because I say so, or I'm like, it's my way or the highway, or meh. Like, that's kind of what I'm feeling like. But, and the thing is, the reason why this happens is it's stemming from I see like it's a lack of confidence you have in yourself. And the reason why I say you have a lack of confidence because you have the sun, which is like good vibes, good energy, and I feel like you're gonna get confidence. I keep hearing the word confidence, Aquarius. And I feel like the good is you're gonna have a wave of confidence, and that's gonna change these things around. I feel like you're afraid of being wrong because you don't have the confidence to like take accountability for you're afraid to take the accountability for being wrong. Let's see if I can like elaborate here on the bad a little bit. Oh, hey, Leo just got this card. Child is meant to be. So yeah, you have some childhood trauma, Aquarius, and maybe it's because you were always told that you were wrong, and like that's just something you're gonna need to unpack. And that's why you feel like you can never be wrong and you're not allowed to be wrong. Or maybe you had like parents or guardians who were like held you to like impossibly high standards and you could never be wrong. You could always had to be perfect. But again, yeah, take it as it resonates. Say that all the time, but take it as it resonates. And I feel like this is stuff that's going to need to be unpacked a little bit. I feel like a lot of us are unpacking a lot of trauma this month. I noticed that's like kind of an overall vibe. Okay, sanctuary. Take time out from the world. Spend more time alone and meditate or go on a retreat. Yeah. I feel like you have some soul searching to do, and I feel like once you do that, that's when like the sun will come out. Because I don't know if you noticed here, but we have the full moon here. That's the moon phase for this card. You have another full moon here. This is nighttime. It's too cloudy. You can't see the moon. And then here you have another full moon. So like right now, everything seems pretty dark and scary. But don't worry. The sun's going to come out. Things will get better. You just got to actually put the effort into like working on yourself and like breaking that kind of mindset of having to always be right. And like work on your confidence, but you know, be gentle with yourself. And I feel like that's what the sanctuary card is saying. Be gentle with yourself, you know, take time out from the world if you need, spend some time, meditate, you know, do what you got to do to help get you into those good positive like mind spaces. All right, let's get you your romance or like relationship card. Oh. Okay, hold on, I saw it pop out. Here we are. That's what popped out. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work at your love life. Well, that's pretty straightforward. Definitely you would need to work on that, and confidence. Confidence is so key when trying to attract new love. And then also too, it's good at revamping. Having confidence also helps revamp your current relationship. So if you are in one, working on that confidence, and also too like the whole I have to be right thing all the time, that must be a strain on your relationship. So yeah, I feel yeah I think that's it, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's reading. If you like this, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on all my other socials. And until then, I will see you guys next time. All right, bye, Aquarius. Hi, Pisces. Welcome to your May horoscope, tarot horoscope reading. Let's see what cards just popped out. We have the Knight of Wands in the good. For the bad, we have the Four of Wands. And both of those are reversed. Let's get you the overall theme. Oh. I'm gonna only take the top one. I'm only gonna take the top one because another group did get 4 and I totally forgot about it, and I don't feel like it added a whole lot to the reading, so I'm just gonna give you guys the 3. Anyways, so your overall theme is the Star reversed. So you have all reversals. So the Star reverse is like not having hope. Pisces. You are feeling hopeless about something. Could apply to different things in your life. Let's see if we can try to figure out what is it exactly. So for the bad, actually let's go for the good first. So you have the Knight of Wands. All right, Pisces. So so with the good is that I feel like you're learning to not. I feel like you keep trying to exhaust the same options, and I feel like you're gonna kind of start thinking like a little outside the box, because I feel like you're realizing like whatever you've been doing that's causing you to feel hopeless about a situation. Like you keep trying to come up with the same solutions and keep trying the same solutions, but it's not working. or you're just simply not doing anything about it. You're sitting here thinking about it, thinking about like, well, if I did this and if I did that, just because for the bad you have the Four of Wands, and I feel like, and then with the Four of Wands, it's like, okay, like, yeah, you've rested, because the Four of Wands is about like, what's the Four of Swords? It's about resting and healing. But I feel like whatever sort of resting and whatever you've been doing has been slowing you down, and it's time to like think outside of the box. It's time to just do it and like do like I feel like it's time to like stop sitting here in your emotions and like feeling helpless and like actually do something about it. Like that's the overall vibes I'm getting. Let me see if we can elaborate here a little bit more. Let's see here. Oh, I'm mixing up the Four of Swords. That's what it is. But with the Four of Wands, though, like, if I'm just getting that vibe, I'm getting that vibe. I stand by the vibes. I can go and double check something here once we get the... Oh my gosh. There you go. Let's see. Colorless Angel. Let me double check something here with the Four of Wands. I feel called to consult the book. Consult the book. I'm gonna read the whole thing to you guys just because I feel called to. If you have had doubts in the past, you may finally have reached a state of harmony. You may also it may also be that you prefer to keep smaller milestone celebrations a private, personal affair, and are waiting to complete your goals before announcing your progress to others. Should there be tensions in your relationships or upheavals in your stability, you should be feeling uncomfortable, but these are important transitions necessary to your growth. I feel like if you have any sort of like good things happen, I feel like you're not going to be keeping them to yourself as much. I feel like you're going to be more prone to celebrating them. Because then you don't feel so hopeless. Then you don't feel so like, oh, everything's so bleak. Everything's so horrible. Oh. Yeah, like you can celebrate like the little things. But I feel like, I'm wondering if that extra card that popped up earlier was the Four of Swords. Let me look up Colorless Angel real quick. I want to just double check one thing. Oh, it's talking, Colorless Angel is talking about being shy. It's talking about, not like if someone asks, they mentioned in the booklet, like someone asks, oh, who's there? And we stay silent when we are actually trying to reach out. Like, let's say we are trying to reach out to get help with whatever it is. And then us staying silent, like, how can someone help us if we don't ask for help? So I feel like we need to be more vocal, Pisces, and not wait for a knight in shining armor to come and rescue us. Okay, the cards did not. Want to shuffle there for a minute. Alright, let's get a good... Oh, that flew out. Prosperity. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Well, I feel like this reading's all over the freaking place. But I guess this isn't tied to, like, work for you. Oh, yeah, with your accomplishments. Yeah, so maybe, like, you're trying to get a job and you're trying to find, like, or trying to get a better job. And, like, you feel hopeless at the prospect. But the thing is, if you don't sell yourself in the sense of, like, being like, yeah, I've done this and this and this in my past job, and like, sit there and like kind of like sell yourself, like advertise yourself to like, be like a good candidate for the job. Like, how the hell are you supposed to get it? You keep hitting yourself, you keep hitting your head against the wall. So I feel like, don't worry, something good is on its way, but you gotta fight for it. Stop being so hopeless, Pisces. Am I gonna tell you guys now here at the end of the reading? Alright, let's get you like a relationship card. Okay, this one did not want to go in. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at its work in your love life. I wouldn't say it's only for your love life. I feel like whatever the situation is, whether it be like work, money, maybe it could be like with love. Maybe this is all love. Maybe it could be like, well, like, I'm trying to get at this one person. I'm trying to pursue this one person, but you're not really doing anything to show them, hey, I'm interested in you. Hey, I really want you. Hey, let's go on a date. You know. Yes, divine timing is a thing, but you cannot just wait for things to fall in your lap. You got to go out there and do it. Obviously, I guess previous tactics have not worked, so you're going to have to start thinking outside the box. Maybe you need to be a little less shy with whatever it is you're pursuing and be a little bit more straightforward, or do something different. Have a different approach. Actually, I can give a great freaking example here of a Pisces man who has tried to come after me, like in the dating aspect. He has used the same tactics all the time. Not very straightforward. Tries to be flirtatious but very sexual on top of that. And if he is watching this, I don't give a shit. There's a chance he might be. I doubt it. But regardless, he tries to use the same fucking tactics every single time. Tries to say something sexual towards me in hopes it'll get my attention. I just stopped talking to him. I've at this point muted him. If he and I weren't friends in high school, I would have blocked his ass. But he does have one more strike on his head before I do block him. Because he has used the same tactics time and time again. Time and time again. And it has not worked. If anything, I am completely repulsed by him. Because that is not how you go after me. Just say sexual things in my face in hopes that it will work. Does not work. I don't think it works for most women anyways. But anyways, yes. Pisces, I feel like I'm getting this energy of like, hey, you're hitting your head against the wall. You keep doing the same thing over and over again, but you gotta think a little outside the box. And you gotta... Yes, divine timing, yes, it is a thing, but you cannot wait for the thing to fall in your lap completely. You do need to... I feel like you need to think... I keep hearing, think outside the box. But yeah. That is it, Pisces. I'm done yelling at you. Thank you for tuning into today's reading. If you like this, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on all my other socials. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. All right. Bye, Pisces.